time for theme with Gingerbread Boy. Gingerbread Boy loved Goodnight Moon yesterday and can't wait to see what story we're going to read today. So, before we read our story, we need to remember the parts of our book. So let's take out our book and see what we're reading today, and then we'll find our parts. Here's our book today, another one of Miss Jen's favorites. So, let's get started with the front cover. Front cover. The front is what comes first. So when we hold our book, this page comes first. So this is our front cover. Move that down a little bit, okay? Then we need to find our back cover. If this is the front cover, the opposite is our back cover. So I'm going to flip it over. There's our back cover. Now we need to find the spine of the book. The spine is just like our backs. It helps us stand up straight. And here's the part of the book that helps keep our book standing up straight. That is the spine. Okay, next we need to find the title of the book, which is also the name of the book. So the name of the book is usually towards the top. If you give a mouse a cookie, that is our title. Next, we need to find the author, or the person who wrote the book. So here's a name, Laura Joffe Numeroff. Now it doesn't say by, but it doesn't say anything else around it. And this one says illustrated by, so that's not the author. This must be the author. And, of course, the illustrator, the person who draws the pictures. And that says illustrated by Felicia Bond. So that is the person who drew the pictures, the illustrator, right there. Okay, now that we figured out all the parts of our book, our theme is done, and let's get right into our story. If You Give a Mouse a Cookie by Laura Joffe Numeroff, illustrated by Felicia Bond. If you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask for a glass of milk. And when you give him the milk, he'll probably ask you for a straw. And when he's finished, he'll ask for a napkin. Then he'll want to look in a mirror to make sure he doesn't have a milk mustache. And when he looks into the mirror, he might notice his hair needs a trim. So he'll probably ask for a pair of nail scissors. When he's finished giving himself a trim, he'll want a broom to sweep up. He'll start sweeping. He might get carried away and sweep every room in the house. He may even end up washing the floors as well. When he's done, he'll probably want to take a nap. You will have to fix up a little box for him with a blanket and a pillow. He'll crawl in, make himself comfortable, and fluff the pillow a few times. He'll probably ask you to read him a story. So you'll read to him from one of your books, and he'll ask to see the pictures. When he looks at the pictures, he'll get so excited he'll want to draw one of his own. He'll ask for paper and crayons. He'll draw a picture. When the picture is finished, he'll want to sign his name with a pen. Then he'll want to hang his picture on your refrigerator, which means he'll need Scotch tape. He'll hang up his drawing and stand back to look at it. Looking at the refrigerator will remind him that he's thirsty. So he'll ask for a glass of milk. And chances are, if he asks for a glass of milk, he's going to want a cookie to go with it. The end. All right. Story is all done. Double bubbles for you guys. Now, last but not least, we have Warm Up with Dragon. On Monday, we flexed our muscles for letter F. On Tuesday, we grabbed the stars for letter G. On Wednesday, we hopped for letter H. And today, we're going to do letter I. Letter I says, act like an inchworm. So, you can get on the floor if you want, or you can stay sitting like this and move your shoulders like an inchworm does to go across the floor. Inchworm, inchworm. Okay? I'll see you guys tomorrow. Here is another activity that is both sensory and academic involving the colors. Some things that you're going to need are a plastic Ziploc bag, one that can seal. It can be any size. I'm just using a gallon size for today. Some foaming shaving cream. You want to make sure that it's nice and foamy, not the gel kind. Some food coloring and some tape like duct tape. So what we're going to be doing is putting the shaving cream in our bag and then mixing two colors into the shaving cream, and then with our hands we're going to move it around to see what color it makes. So we can use a couple different colors to create other colors. So we can do yellow and red to make orange. We can do blue and red to make purple. We could do this green and yellow to make a light green. So what we're going to do is open our shaving cream, shake it up, open our bag up, and we are going to squirt a bunch inside. Okay, that's probably good. Now, what I'm going to do is pick the two colors. So I'm going to do red and yellow. And I'm going to put the red on one side. I'll do 4 drops. And the yellow on the other side of the shaving cream. Let's see if I can, or at the top, that's good. Okay, I'm going to let some of the air out, zip it up, and then just for safety, I am going to tape it closed so that nothing comes out. You can also tape the bag onto your table or surface so that you can ensure that your child doesn't start walking around with the bag as they're playing with it. And of course, you'll want to keep an eye on them while participating just in case anything opens up and that they're being safe with it. So here we have it. We have our yellow on the top and our red down here. And you'll lay it on the table and just have your child start squishing it around. And it's a very cool feeling. So the more that you squish it around, the colors will start to mix. And you can see what color you get. So you see as I'm mixing it, I'm starting to get a little bit of orange. Now you could have added more red to make a darker orange or more yellow to make a lighter orange, but this is very fun. So once it's also just flat, you can do things like write your letters in it, draw shapes, anything you can think of, or just squish it between your fingers without getting messy. Okay? So I hope you guys give this a try, and we would love to hear how it goes. You can feel free to text your teacher, call them, or send us an email. Thanks.